Apparently 50 Penny is so rankled with Jay-Z for barring him from the Super Bowl halftime show advert that he chose to sporadically uncover his greatest mystery to the public. It appears as though 50 is distraught to such an extent that he conflicted with all code rules in the hip bounce industry and said that Jay-Z acted and dressed to uncover his genuine character, and his significant other life partner doesn't try to cover it up any longer. This sounds like serious allegations, and keeping in mind that Jay-Z didn't answer to any of them, we can't resist the urge to contemplate whether this is valid. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. I keep my eyes on the most shocking occasions in the entertainment biz and continuously present to you the most sizzling updates, so you realize that rappers like to toss conceal at one another now and again, yet these specific lines never cross. Yet 50 Penny appears to be not to mind any longer, since he uncovered his long-term rival in another rapper, Jay-Z, laying down with men while his significant other life partner knows as well as supports him in this. Yet is this simply outrage, or does 50 truly have strong verification? Stay with me until the end and you'll figure out. Initial 50 Penny certainly holds feelings of resentment against Jay-Z for all that these two at any point said about one another, yet this time he wasn't excessively careful in his allegations. While conversing with a columnist about the new episode with the Super Bowl adverts, the rapper precipitously exposed Jay-Z and blamed his significant other life partner for covering for him. It appears being rejected from the promotion hurt 50 Penny definitely, and it was Jay-Z's who destroyed the rapper's assumptions in his meeting. 50 said, "I got the call before the advertisement went up. I wasn't in the advertisement since Jay-Z and them were assembling it." While portraying the subtleties of this embarrassment, 50 Penny set out on a path of destruction with Jay-Z by periodically contrasting him and the purchase painter quality Michael Basquiat and referencing his genuine direction. Well, we as a whole know that in spite of having a place with the prejudiced rap culture, Jay-Z is steady of LG African American community on the grounds that a couple of years prior his own mother emerged to him as the rapper guaranteed he was cheerful and eased and urged everybody to be a similar fearless. Anyway, he, at the end of the day, doesn't hurry to make any declarations about his affection life and fabricates the exterior of a straight man with past, despite the fact that his words fundamentally shout about the internal battle he faces consistently. In his meeting, he expressed, "Envision having carried on with your life for another person and you believe you're safeguarding your children, while it truly seems like 50 Penny is squarely in his allegations didn't delve into subtleties and left the fans considering what he truly implied by his examination. However, since many individuals rushed to accept these assertions, evidently everybody thought Jay-Z's adoration inclinations for quite a while. One individual remarked, "50 ain't lying, he's horrible yet not lying," and others began to dig further to find the proof of 50's words. Obviously, it wasn't the initial time when Jay-Z was uncovering himself, and numerous other celebs likewise exposed him. Look what this individual composed. Wendy Williams discussed Ja Rule, Jay-Z and Diddy before they are by yet keep their wedded life, as the need might arise to quit befuddling us ladies and emerge with it past quit supporting the propensity. So it seems like Theo, whenever is engaged with building lies about her marriage with Jay-Z and assisting her significant other with concealing his actual personality, and besides the fact that she completely upholds his mystery love life, yet she additionally showed it with her activities on Jay-Z's 53rd birthday. She purportedly burned through $35 million on the canvas of Jay-Z's #1 craftsman Jean-Michel Basquiat, who Jay-Z considers his impact and style. Obviously, the purchaser's character stayed unknown, yet sources guarantee it was Sovereign Honey Bee herself who took care of the piece without fretting over its expense. Beyoncé offered herself as a purchaser when she chose to involve this work of art in a Tiffany co-business where she was recorded with Jay-Z, and the pair got rammed for partner the craftsman's work with extravagance. Well, it appears as though past is likewise associated with the entire story and stays quiet for your better half standing in the hip bounce industry. However, on the off chance that you feel that this is the possibly time when Jay-Z was related with the Bet local area, let me enlighten you that the reports regarding his direction have been coursing starting around 2009, only 1 year after he and Beyoncé sealed the deal, and keeping in mind that 50 Penny transparently expresses that he and Jay-Z are opponents and foes, he knows somebody with who Jay-Z has forever been cordial in the business. The hypotheses about Sean Combs, otherwise known as the rapper Diddy, being excessively dear companion for Jay's were happening for a really long time. For instance, in 2017, somebody released a video to the press where squandered Diddy was calling somebody daddy, and later, as this recording became a web sensation on the web, turned out to be useful reason for his activities. Yet Diddy's direction likewise raised a ton of public issues, and by the manner in which I previously talked about it in one of my new recordings. So try to look at it. Many individuals even say that Diddy and Jay-Z additionally had an excursion everything began with Diddy's 40th birthday celebration party, where his companion Jay-Z was one of the visitors, as per witnesses seeing Quiets tossed a sumptuous slam to praise his birthday and invested some quality energy with his visitor and dear companion Jay-Z. The sources shared an exceptionally fascinating snippet of data with the newspaper expressing that a couple of evenings later Diddy and Jay-Z looked at a Chevy Parlor's confidential couples domain, which proprietor Matthew Isaacs rents out for $5,000. Each night the space is equipped with cushioned walls and a lounge chair, 8 ounces of beluga caviar and a magnum of champagne. There don't appear to be explicit principles on what can happen in it, while for me it as of now appears to be somewhat clear that Jay-Z loves to invest his experience with his male companions as opposed to his significant other. I additionally found one intriguing exploration made by nonverbal communication master, who concentrated on Beyoncé and Jay's recordings and photographs together, and I'm not surprised to hear from his master that Jay-Z's psyche is in every case elsewhere while he is with his significant other. As per the nonverbal communication master Susan Constantine, he isn't as associated sincerely and genuinely as she is. There's no harmony, no actual association among them, and in spite of their 15 years association, Sovereign B may truly invest a ton of time alone, while her better half is somewhere else fulfilling his affection needs, yet with her significant other's masculinity and notoriety in question, Beyoncé never discusses her dejection straightforwardly. So perhaps 50 Penny is correct, and the main thing he needed with his allegation is to provide somebody with a thought of where to search for reality, albeit certain individuals don't see that a very remarkable issue that Beyoncé and Jay-Z's marriage might be only an exterior. Others don't comprehend the games these two are playing, since we as a whole realize that reality will ultimately come out. One individual composed is be remaining with Jay cause they don't maintain that individual should realize such an extremely long time she's been hitched to somebody who can't reside in their own reality. What does that say regarding her? And someone else composed, we as a whole know it's a business plan, yet anything that truly we might in all likelihood never learn at the hip bounce culture is one of the most condemning and prejudiced in the music business, and it coming out may for all-time harm Jay-Z standing in future coordinated efforts. And what do you figure, is 50 Penny simply attempting to screw with Jay-Z? Not surprisingly, or is he so furious with him that he at last chose to spill Z's greatest mystery? Share your considerations in the remarks underneath. I'm anxious to understand what you're thinking, and as consistently make a point to offer this video a major go ahead and buy into my feed. I'll be back very soon with additional reports on this story. Apparently 50 Penny is so rankled with Jay-Z for barring him from the Super Bowl halftime show advert that he chose to sporadically uncover his greatest mystery to the public. It appears as though 50 is distraught to such an extent that he conflicted with all code rules in the hip bounce industry and said that Jay-Z acted and dressed to uncover his genuine character, and his significant other life partner doesn't try to cover it up any longer. This sounds like serious allegations, and keeping in mind that Jay-Z didn't answer to any of them, we can't resist the urge to contemplate whether this is valid. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Celeb Live channel. I keep my eyes on the most shocking occasions in the entertainment biz and continuously present to you the most sizzling updates, so you realize that rappers like to toss conceal at one another now and again, yet these specific lines never cross. Yet 50 Penny appears to be not to mind any longer, since he uncovered his long-term rival in another rapper, Jay-Z, laying down with men while his significant other life partner knows as well as supports him in this. Yet is this simply outrage, or does 50 truly have strong verification